We are halfway through the year 2024. What are my top 5 bottles of bourbons released? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today, we're going to be going over my top 5 favorite releases that have come out in 2024 so far. Before we get into my bottles, though, as always, I want to know what bottles are your favorite that you have been able to acquire that have come out in 2024. I know we are only halfway through the year, and I surely hope that we get some darn good heavy hitters that are released from this date until December, but these are going to be my top 5. So without further ado, let's get into bottle number 1. So bottle number 1 is going to be my favorite cheap release. This is a bottle that's going to be under $35 that came out, was released this year, that is very, very obtainable for everybody and their mother. So let's get that bottle right now. That cheap release is none other than Rebel Small Batch Reserve. This is coming in at 110 proof and $33. This you can't go wrong with. If you're looking for something that is sweet, easy to sip, not super high in proof, but definitely has some proof to back it up, that's the one you want to go for. If you're looking for a nice, easy wheated mixer, that's the one you want to go for. If you're looking for something to introduce friends to something that's a little bit higher in proof, that still has some really nice flavor, but you're not really willing to risk your very expensive, highly sought after bottles of bourbon, this is the one for you. Look no further than Rebel Small Batch Reserve. I think Kurt over at SLB was the first one to do a review of this bad boy, and after he did a review of it, I myself had to get a bottle of it and review it, and I am a huge fan of this. So $33, can't go wrong with Rebel Small Batch Reserve as your cheapest favorite bottle to be released in 2024. Let's get into bottle number 2. Bottle number 2 is going to be the best bang for your buck. Now, this does not have to be a cheap bottle, but it has to be a bottle that is absolutely delicious and well worth every single dollar that you spent on that bottle. And well, it's a bottle that we just did a review on, so let's go grab it. For my best bang for your buck release of 2024 so far, we've got the Green River Foolproof. We just did a review, like I said. This bad boy is coming in at 117.3 proof, and it is incredible. You get dark chocolate, you get pretzel, you get espresso, you get so much emphasis on those really nice salty, savory, but then really nice sweet underlying notes coming out of this that it is absolutely wonderful. It starts off a little thin, but the finish just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And I mean, I did get this for about $65 because I had to get it shipped here. But this is going for, I think, for most people around $45 to $50. And you can't go wrong with that. We did a live stream with this, the Wild Turkey Rare Breed, the Old Forester 1920, and Weller Foolproof, because I wanted to see where this bad boy would fall. Unfortunately, it did lose out to the Weller Foolproof, but it did beat out the Wild Turkey Rare Breed and the Old Forester 1920. So if you're looking for something that is a little bit different, a really nice flavor profile, and for the money, well worth it, this right here, Green River Foolproof, if you have it in your area, it's a must get, in my opinion. Let's get into bottle number 3. But before we get into bottle number 3, we have to have a word from today's sponsor. Yo, brother, what are you up to today? Yo, brother, what is going on? I'm actually going on Give270's website right now to purchase my 50 for 50 Bourbon Strong raffle ticket. Right here, right now. It is time once again to get Bourbon Strong with Give270. Our latest 50 for 50 bourbon raffle gives you the chance to win amazing, amazing prizes while helping out 3 great causes for their nonprofits. We have Project Learn, Camp Tessa, and the Down Syndrome Association of the Heartland. Now through July 31st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, purchase your $50 ticket to support these amazing organizations. Get 2 chances to win from our 50 bourbon prizes during a live drawing on Wednesday, July 31st. Now, the prize lineups include a variety of allocated and limited release bottles and 3 grand prizes. including the duo of the Van Winkle Lot B 12-year and the Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year, the 6-tier Pappy lineup, and the sought after Double Eagle Very Rare 20-year. Now, how this is going to work is first we'll draw for the single bottles from 4 to 50 before returning each of those winning tickets back into the tumbler for those chances to win those 3 grand prizes as well. The first name drawn wins the Double Eagle Very Rare. The second name drawn wins the Pappy lineup. And then the third name drawn wins the duo of the Van Winkle 12-year Lot B and the Van Winkle 10-year. Make sure you guys go check out Give270's website down below in the description. Go pick up your Bourbon Strong 50 for 50 ticket to help support some amazing causes and get your chance to win some allocated bourbons that I personally have never seen and you personally have never seen as well for $50. That is an absolute steal. You can't go wrong. Check it out down below. Bottle number 3 is going to be our best non-bourbon release. And well, yes, I know this is a bourbon-only video, but hey, why not throw one in there for the loop and throw something in this list that you guys weren't expecting? So let's get our best favorite released non-bourbon on the bar top right now. Best non-bourbon release is going to go to Hard Truth Sweet Mash Barrel Strength Rye Whiskey. We just got this in the mail from Hard Truth because I have been hearing so many darn good reviews about this bottle of rye whiskey that I had to have it and do a review myself. And well, we recorded the review and this right here is absolutely mind-blowing how good this is for 115.8 proof. You can't go wrong. I do also love that they give you all of the information pretty much on this bottle, what's inside the bottle. You've got the rack house of the barrels where this came from. You have the batch number, the batch size, the amount of barrels that went into this release, the dump date, and the proof, and then they also tell you that it is going to be mash bill number 1. So it's also barrel strength, like I said, coming in at 115.8 proof. And if you're looking for something that's not going to be your traditional like spicy rye whiskey, this is the one for you. It's got those herbal notes. It's got a little bit of a rye spice, but it's nothing that is, wow, this is too spicy to enjoy. It has those underlying sweetnesses that most bourbons have. And I think that if you're a traditional bourbon lover, you will really enjoy this because this has so much potential to being an absolute stud of a bottle of whiskey that you just can't go wrong with it. So if you have the ability to pick up Hard Truth in your area, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing it because they're putting out some amazing, amazing releases such as this rye whiskey, the Sweet Mash Rye Barrel Strength. Can't go wrong with it in my humblest opinion. Let's get into bottle number 4. Bottle number 4 is going to be my favorite finished bourbon release of 2024. And well, I've got one that just absolutely stood out to me. So let's grab that bad boy right now. Barrel Bourbon Mizunara cask finished bottle of bourbon coming in at 116.42 proof. I think that this right here is what a lot of people want in a finished whiskey, right? You want to be able to still taste and enjoy what that bourbon has to offer in that bottle. But what we're looking for in a finish is that subtle nuance of what that finish has to offer while not overtaking what the bourbon is. And that is exactly what Barrel was able to accomplish with this Mizunara finished bottle right here. Like I said, absolute delicious, delicious bottle. It's at least a 6-year-old bottle blend of bourbon in this bottle right here, and then finished again in that Mizunara cask, which puts a subtle influence on that whiskey, and it's something that I absolutely loved. If you're, like I said, looking for a bottle of bourbon that is finished, but you're looking for that bourbon to stand out more than the finish, this is the one for you from Barrel Bourbon. You can't go wrong with it. $80, $85. One of the best finished bourbons I've had in a very long time. Let's get into our 5th and final bottle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on bottle number 5, and this bottle is going to be my favorite allocated bottle of bourbon. Now, this is not one that was super hyper allocated. If you could find it, you found it. Unfortunately, some places were marking this thing up a little bit too much. But, you know, in my area, I was able to run into a couple of stores and see it for something that wasn't absolutely atrocious. So let's get into bottle number 5, my favorite allocated bottle of bourbon of 2024, right now. Bottle number 5, our favorite allocated bottle so far, is one that, you know, isn't hyper allocated. Like I said, it's the Jack Daniel's 12-year-old, coming in at 107 proof. This is the batch 2 for 2024. And, you know, like I said, if you could find it, you found it. It's not something that was only a 1-2 bottle release for stores. You know, the store that I got this bottle in had a full case of it. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, some places were pricing this thing out of this world, but nonetheless, what's inside the bottle is absolutely amazing. You're getting really nice flavor notes of deep, rich creme brulee banana, cinnamon churros, so much going into this with a little bit of a sugar cookie ending that was so good. Had a little bit of an espresso maple syrup note in there as well. One heck of a bottle. You got this bottle for about $140, and I don't regret it one bit. So that's my favorite allocated bottle. Let's bring in all the other bottles again so you can see them on the bar top. So there you guys have it. These are our top 5 releases so far for 2024. The Rebel Small Batch Reserve, the Green River Foolproof, the Hard Truth Barrel Strength Sweet Mash Rye, the Barrel Bourbon Mizunara Finish, and then finally the Jack Daniel's 12-year. Like I said, I want to know what all of your favorite releases of 2024 are down below. Make sure you leave that comment, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and check that link down below for the Patreon. Till next time, this has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.